I'm a little less pissed about our marriage now. Because we haven't been blowing off for 25 years. Yeah.
Is it live now? It should be. Do we have any people on?
I heard what you said, but I'm not
For the.
Are you guys up on Christmas?
Hi, morning. Cute sweater. Thank you. I was telling them we're going to see Santa at Bass Pro, so we always dress up. They're like, everyone's like, "You did your hair?" I'm like, "I know, I never do my hair." And I'm like, "That's why." Oh, you're getting pictures. But yeah, is Jack feeling better right now? Oh my gosh, we are also. He had the flu and pneumonia at the same time. He did. That's horrible. It was really hard. I'm sure. Did you guys get sick? I did. Oh, you didn't get sick at all? That's good. Oh, looks like we have someone on. All right. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear. We are here at the O'Malley Ice Arena in Anchorage. And today we are playing Oilers Tannehill. I'm not sure if people can hear. All right, we got one thumbs up. That means I'm hoping you can hear me. Welcome, everyone. We are at the O'Malley Ice Arena playing Oilers Tannehill this morning. This is a league game. And if you missed the game last night, we won over the North Stars 6-4.
Not as tough as the last one.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, folks, we are here, ready to go. All right, folks, we are ready to roll. Oh, actually, yep. The refs are just checking the net. Here we go. Playing Oilers Tannehill this morning at the O'Malley Ice Arena. On the ice. Oh, there's John. John and Abby ready to go. Okay. On the ice, we have George, Mersinger, Van Leeuwen, Hibbs, and Jackson. Okay, the Oilers have it going around on the wall. It's bumped into neutral territory. Mersinger to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen to George. There's a little pile up there. And the puck comes out. They're still fighting on the boards for it. Oilers have their stick on it. They're taking it through the neutral territory across the blue line, passing it back. They shoot. Goes wide of the net. And it's behind the net. They take it back. Pass back to their D. They're going to pass over again. Cross the ice. George picks it up. George with the puck. Hops it over to Mersinger. Mersinger with the puck. And they're doing a little stick tangle there. Tripped him up, and they're going to fix the net. And on the ice, we have Amundsen, Kip, George, House, and Lincoln. Scrabble for it, back to Amundsen. Amundsen over to George. George takes it up to Kip. North Stars scrapple for it. They try to get it out. House keeps it in, passes it up. North Stars intercept it. Okay, it's across the blue line in our defensive zone. George has it around behind the net. George takes it, passes it up to Lincoln. Lincoln back to Amundsen. Amundsen back to Kip. Kip over. Oops, just missed it. There's Lincoln with the puck. Over to George. George shoots off the pads. North Stars get it. And Kip with the puck. North Stars tap it away. Here comes Amundsen, keeping it in. Amundsen still keeps it in, and Kip has the puck. Skating it over, he shoots, bounces off the goalie, taking it around the net. Here comes Lincoln getting in position. And Amundsen's going to pick it up. Amundsen with the puck. Over to Kip. Kip skates, turns around, in front of the net, saved by the goalie. Getting a little line change. Out comes Campbell, Mersinger, maybe Jackson, and George. Staying on. The North Stars ring it around the boards, off to the side. They pick it up, pass it over, intercepted by Mercinger. And maybe tries to pick it up. It's in out in our defensive zone. Maybe he's going to get it or go around the net. Up to Jackson. North Stars steal it. Mercinger taps it away. The puck's behind the net, past the goalie. And here comes Jackson. Over to George. George with the puck. He's going to pass it over to, it's behind the net. Jackson picks it up. Puck's behind the net again. George is just kicks it out. Puck comes out. North Stars get their stick on it. They pop it into the neutral zone. I think it went into the penalty box. Look out, goalkeeper or scorekeeper. Timekeeper's going to get hit with the puck. On the ice, we have Amundsen, Lincoln, Meyer, Trainer, and Mobley. Okay, Amundsen with the puck. Taps it up. Oilers intercept it. They bring it around the boards. Mobley's going to get it. Tap it in. It's out there on the corner then again. Amundsen's fighting for it. North Stars get their stick on it. Over through the neutral zone. Crossing the blue line. Trainer's going to pick it up. And that's an icing. Oh, no. That's a penalty. Someone's got a tripping call. And it's Amundsen in the box for tripping. We are on the penalty kill. 8 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the first period. 0 score. Okay, the Oilers have their stick on it. Passing it around. Their D has it. D tries to shoot. It goes high of the net. And Trainer knocks it out. Mercinger's fighting for it. Trainer fights for it. Trainer knocks it out. Their D keeps it in. Trainer's going to poke him. They're passing it back and forth. Trainer and Nixon are putting the pressure on. Oilers have it. They pass it across the ice to their opposite D. There's a shot. Deflected off the pads of Mitch. Mercinger's fighting for it. The puck's behind the net. Lincoln, they got to pass it back to their D. They're going to shoot. Mitch deflects it. It's across around the boards. Back to their D. Their D's passing it off the boards. Back and forth. Left-hand D is going to pick it up. Nixon's putting the pressure on. There goes the puck again. They cross the ice. Shot deflected by the goalie. And there's another shot deflected by the goalie. That's our goalie, Max Waring. Another shot. Intercepted by Lincoln. And we are back 5-on-5. And here comes Mercinger. Mercinger with the puck through the neutral zone. Shoots it into the offensive zone. And Kip's going for it. He's got it behind the net. Back on the ice, we've got Campbell, Hibbs, George, and Jackson. Okay, and the puck's going back across our blue line, and that's an icing. HCF is in black here today. Okay, Jackson with the puck. George keeps it in. Up to Kip. Kip's got the puck. He knocks it around the boards over to Campbell. George with the puck. Knocks it back to Jackson. Jackson back to George. North Stars try to get it. They tap it up. Jackson with the puck. He's got a long stick, and he shoots off the pads of the goalie. Here comes Campbell for the rebound. George is fighting for it, and it's back in the neutral zone. Hibbs with the puck. Taps it off the wall. It gets knocked back into our offensive zone. George picks it up. Shot. Oh, goes on to the outside of the net. There's Lincoln with the puck. Passes it over to George. George, nice pass. Lots of defense there in the way. And the Oilers have their stick on it. Through the neutral zone, cross the blue line. There's a shot. Deflected by Mitch. Cat-like reflexes of our goalie. Okay. Intercepted by Meyer. Meyer's going aggressive. They have there's a shot. Oh, they get the goal. 4 minutes 44 remaining in the first period. It's 1-0 Oilers. On the ice, we have Amundsen, Lincoln, Meyer, Maybe, and House. Okay, Oilers have their stick on it. They pass it over. Amundsen's putting the pressure on, and Lincoln picks it up, across the blue line. It's going to shoot off the pads of the defenseman. Amundsen's fighting for it in the corner. Now the Oilers are taking it up. They pass it over. Maybe is racing for it. House is going as D. Oilers are going to shoot and save by Mitch. On the ice, we have Mercinger, Van Leeuwen, George, Mobley, and Trainer. The Oilers have it. They pass it forward. Trainer knocks it out. They pass it back to their D. Nixon knocks it out of their control, that is. Okay. The puck is still in our defensive zone. Puck's behind the net. Trainer's putting the pressure on. They pass it over. They miss the shot, miss the pass. Shoot it again. It's behind the net. They pick it back up. Oilers have it. Their D has it. He takes a shot. Oh, they try to knock it in, but deflected. Van Leeuwen with the puck. Taps it up. And there we go. George with the puck through the neutral zone. Cross the blue line. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot of tangling going on. Oh no, got a man down. George is taking a deep breath. And we are on the power play. Oilers are in the box for 1:30. It's 3:14 remaining in the first period. The score is 1-0 Oilers. On the ice, we have House, Lincoln, Mercinger, Amundsen, and George. George with the puck. House goes after it. It's knocked into our offensive zone. Oilers are trying to defend. They've got their stick on it. Picked up by Amundsen. The puck is still in our blue. Oh, we got a whistle. Oh, that was going to be offsides. We are still on the power play. On the ice, we have Mercinger, Lincoln, House, George, and Amundsen. Amundsen to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Mercinger. Mercinger shoots just wide of the net. There's George with the puck. George over. Amundsen with the puck. Over to George. George shoots. Ooh, just wide of the net. With Amundsen with the puck. Over to George. George takes the shot. Intercepted by the Oilers. Oilers with the puck. Through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Stolen by Amundsen. Amundsen with the puck. Passes it over to House. The Oilers keep it in the neutral zone. And House picks it back up. Over to Mercinger. Mercinger with the puck. House pass to House. He misses another interception. And the puck is through the neutral zone across the blue line. Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln over to Amundsen. Amundsen to George. North Stars have it. They're heading towards our net. They pass it over. Miss the pass. Knocked out by Amundsen. And House, or no, that's George with the puck over to House. Oilers with the puck over our blue line. Kip tries to knock it away. Another shot, save. Oh, we got a whistle. I think Kip's going in the box. The sticks are getting tangled up quite a lot here today. We are on the penalty kill. 1 minute 19 remaining in the first period. The score is 1-0 Oilers. On the ice, we have Hibbs, Lincoln, Amundsen, Jackson, and of course, Waring in the net. Okay, Oilers have their stick on it. There's a shot, saved by Waring. Okay, Jackson knocks it out. Oilers pass it to each other. Jackson picks it up. Over, across the blue line into the neutral zone. Oilers still have their stick on it. Pass it over. Amundsen got an... All right, there's so much happening. Here we go. Jackson with the puck. Across the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Across the blue line again. Around behind. In the far corner against the wall. The Oilers have their stick on it. George is putting the pressure on. Rory's right there. She's going to defend. And Mitch saves. Deflected off Mitch's blocker, I think. There goes slap shot. Just off Mitch's stick. And the Oilers are up. Puck's on the far side. Oilers D's taking it up. He's going to slap it. Goes wide of the net. He's got it again. George is putting the pressure on. They're passing back and forth. Another shot. Wide of the net. And that is the period. 1-0 Oilers. 10 seconds remaining in our penalty kill.
There you go.
Okay, everyone, we are back for the second period. The score is 1-0 Oilers. We've got 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. On the ice, we have Mercinger, maybe, Lincoln, and Amundsen. Okay. Oilers have their stick on it in the neutral zone. They're passing it back and forth. And House has a puck. Across the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. It's going to shoot just wide of the net. They're fighting for it on the boards. Pops it out. Mercinger's racing for it. Kip is racing for it. It comes into the neutral zone. Maybe picks it up. He takes it around. Intercepted by House. House with the puck. Over to, oops. Wow. Okay, Lincoln's got it. Now, man. Okay. I think I needed a little caffeine this morning. I can't quite talk as fast as everything's happening. Got a penalty. We are on the power play. Oilers are in the box. Score is 1-0 Oilers. 11 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the second period. On the ice, we have Lincoln, Mercinger, Jackson, George, and Amundsen. Jackson with the puck. Back to Amundsen. Amundsen shoots. And George picks it up. Back to Mercinger. Mercinger back to George. Oilers have it on their stick. And Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln over to George. Just misses it, but it goes across the blue line. Jackson's got the puck. Covered by the goalie. Got 59 seconds remaining on the power play. 10:39 left in the second period. The score is 1-0 Oilers. And here's Jackson. Jackson back to George. George up to Jackson. It's back on the boards. Oilers have their stick on it behind the net. Lincoln passes it over to Jackson. Jackson back to Mercinger. Lincoln picks it up. We got an arm up for a penalty. That was an elbow in the head right there. They're scrabbling for it in front of the net. Not sure what's happening here. Do you know what's happening? Okay. That was a arm up for a penalty, but the kid, he forgot to go to the box. Just remembered. Okay, the Oilers coach is yelling at the ref. Don't get very far yelling at the ref. Okay, back into play. We are on the power play. Jackson with the puck. Back to Amundsen. Amundsen over to George. George shoots off the goalie's pads. Amundsen's going to pick it back up. Oh, Oilers try to steal it away. Oilers with the puck. George is right there. Jackson is right there. He knocks it away. Jackson with the puck around behind our net. He passes it up. Uh-oh, Oilers got their stick on it. Jackson intercepts it. George knocks it. Oh, there's Lincoln. Lincoln right there, always there when you need him. Through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Mercier off the wall to Lincoln. Lincoln with the puck. Back to Amundsen. Amundsen, whoops, tries to shoot. Misses it just a little bit. Knocked down by Lincoln. The Oilers have their stick on it. Over to George. They're racing, and that's an icing. We got 27 seconds remaining on our power play. 9:10 remaining in the second period. The score is 1-0 Oilers. On the ice, we have Campbell, Maybe, House, Trainer, and Kip. Back to Kip. Kip over to Trainer. Trainer takes it around the back. Oilers pick it up. Campbell with the puck. Campbell shoots, knocked away by the Oilers. House has the puck. Back around to Kip. Kip back to Campbell. Campbell shoots. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's back around this way. We got 3 of our guys going for it. Campbell back to Trainer. Oilers have their stick on it. Mabe has a stick on it behind the net. Around, Trainer's going to pick it up. Oops, back to Campbell. Okay, Kip with the puck. Passes, he's going to take it back around. Kip with the puck. Through the neutral zone, across the blue line, gaining momentum. Tangled up with the Oiler. Lincoln over to Trainer. Trainer shoots, knocked away by the Oilers. Lincoln knocks it back over to Kip. Oilers have their stick on it. Mabe knocks it away. Lincoln has the puck. Mabe with it. Around the boards, over to Jackson. Jackson with the puck, back around the boards. Lincoln's going to pick it up. And Hibbs is right there. And the Oilers have their stick on it through the neutral zone, across the blue line. Jackson pokes it away. Uh-oh. Oilers have their stick on it in the neutral zone. Lincoln is racing for it. Mabe and Amundsen are up there. They're scrabbling for it on the wall. Out comes the puck to Meyer. Meyer with the puck. Oilers have it. Back to Jackson. Uh-oh. Oilers with the puck. Hibbs is going to be there. Jackson intercepts the pass. And there goes Lincoln to grab it behind the net. Knocked away by Hibbs is going to kick it away. Oilers miss the pass. It's in the neutral zone. We are back 5-on-5. And Jackson with the puck through the neutral zone. Oilers take it back. Meyer putting the pressure on. And George picks it up. George around behind the net. Over to Amundsen. Amundsen over to Jackson. Oilers intercept it. Pass it back. George is going to poke it. Jackson picks it up. Uh-oh, Oilers steal it away. Rory's going to be there. Shot deflected by the goalie. Saved by Mitch. We're going to have a line change. Here comes Mobley, Trainer, Van Leeuwen, Mercier. George is on the point. Okay, Van Leeuwen's racing for it. Here comes George. George through the neutral zone. Knocks it over to Mercinger. Mercinger with the puck. Knocked away by the Oilers. Mobley keeps it in. Shoots it. Ah! That went bounced off the goalie's pads and into the net. Nice job, Leroy. We are now tied up. Tie score 1-1. 5:27 remaining in the second period. On the ice, we still have Leroy, George, and then Trainer, Van Leeuwen, and Mercinger. Okay, Oilers have their stick on it, and George picks it up. Passes it over to Mercinger. Mercinger across the blue line. George picks it up. Mercinger's in a pile on the corner on the boards. Puck is in the pile, and George comes out with it. Intercepted by the Oilers. George gets it, but there's another scrabble for it on the boards. Trainer's there. Oilers have their stick on it, and they're crossing the neutral zone, across the blue line. They shoot, ooh, and it goes in the net. We got 2-1 Oilers. 4:50 remaining in the second period. On the ice, we have Campbell, Kip, Maybe, House, and Lincoln. And Lincoln's with the puck. It's knocked out across the blue line. House is racing for it behind the net. He passes it up to Campbell. There's a scrabble on the boards. This is a game of scrabble on the boards. And Lincoln comes out with it through the neutral zone, across the blue line, and we've got a whistle. 45 offsides. Oh, that would be 49 probably. Okay, we still have Lincoln, Kip, George, House, and Maybe. Okay. Maybe's racing for it. He knocks it away. Oilers have their stick on it. That's a whistle. Another offsides. Coming out for a line change, we have Amundsen, Meyer, George, Maybe, and House on the ice. All right. Maybe's racing for it. Poked away by House. And George has the puck. Passes it over to Amundsen. Amundsen through the neutral zone, across the blue line. Over to George. Puck's on the wall. They're fighting for it at the boards. It pokes out on the left here. North Oilers have their stick on it. They pass it across. George picks it up across the blue line. Shoots. Deflected by the goalie. Off the wall. Amundsen's fighting for it. We got a penalty. Okay, looks like Brecken's going to the sin bin on the penalty kill. On the ice, we have Jackson, Hibbs, Mercinger, and Lincoln on the penalty kill. 3 minutes 22 remaining in the second period. 2-1 Oilers. Jackson with the puck. Passes it over to Mercinger. Oilers steal it away. Jackson knocks it out again. Mercinger with the puck across the blue line. Passes it over to Kip. Oilers kick it out. Mercier knocks it away. Oilers have the puck. Crossing the blue line. Pass it across. Knocked away by Mercinger. Oilers with the puck. Jackson's chasing after him. They pass it back. Heading towards the goal around the backside. Hibbs is going to be there. They pass it to their D across the ice. Passing it back. Knocked away. And there goes. Nixon's going to ice it. And we have Van Leeuwen, George, Jackson, and Hibbs. Kip with the puck. Cross the blue line. Cross the neutral zone. Over the blue line. He knocks it around the boards. Back behind the goal. And Jackson picks it up. George is going to get it. Oh, back into the neutral zone. He's buying time for the penalty kill. There goes Jackson with the puck. They better be careful. Yikes. George knocks it away. Shot goes wide of the net. And there goes Jackson. Jackson with the puck. Across the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Stolen away by the Oilers. And George is going to pick it up. They're against the wall there. And George gets it back. Across the blue line. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln shoots. Ooh, knocked away by the goalie. We're back 5-on-5. Mobley's out on the ice. Trainer's on the ice. Oh, we got a penalty. Oh, Lincoln's going to get a penalty. Tripping? Uh-oh. 24 black. Trainer's got a tripping call. He didn't realize it. It was Lincoln. I saw it as Lincoln. But Jackson the sin bin. Lincoln is 94, so sometimes it's hard to see. Yeah. Lincoln's on the, got the puck behind the net in the corner. Okay, Kip with the puck. Pulling it out across the blue line, across the neutral zone. He shoots, deflected off the pads. Okay, over to the Oilers have it in the neutral zone, but Kip is going to pick it up. Oilers knock it across the line. Mobley picks it up. He knocks it off the wall to Lincoln, who's going to ice it. Or no, that's not an icing call. He knocks it up front behind the puck's behind the boards. Oilers have their stick on it, across the blue line, through the neutral zone. Lincoln pokes it away. Back to the neutral zone. Lincoln, that's Nixon. Nixon with the puck. He shoots and caught by the goal. 12.9 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-1 Oilers. We've got 24 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Mobley with the puck. Shoots it along the boards around behind the net. George has it. Mercinger tries to pick it up. And that would have been an icing call, but we are at the end of the period. We got 11 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. The score is 2-1 Oilers. Okay, we've got a 8-minute period on the clock here. Third period, score is 2-1 Oilers. We've got 11 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. On the ice, we have Mercinger, Mabe, Lincoln, and House. And of course, Waring in the net. Okay, Lincoln wins the face-off. Lincoln with the puck. Whoops. He's buying time, but he's in our defensive zone. House with the puck. Across the blue line. We're back to full strength. Over the blue line. The puck is now in the far corner. Van Leeuwen's racing, fighting for it. Mercinger's going for it. This pass was intercepted by Lincoln. That's going to be offsides. On the ice, we have Van Leeuwen, Lincoln, Mercinger, House, and maybe Mercinger with the puck. Van Leeuwen knocks it out. North Stars are grappling for it. House peeks it in. They're calling that offsides. 7 minutes, 10 remaining in the second period. The score is 2-1, or third period rather. Third period, 2-1 Oilers. On the ice, we have Hibbs, George, Jackson, Meyer, and Amundsen. Oilers have the puck. Across the blue line. Oh, that went in. That was a shot that went in. We are now 3-1 Oilers. Oilers, 7 minutes 5 remaining in the third period. On the ice, we have Amundsen, George, Meyer, Hibbs, and Jackson. Oilers with the puck. Jackson takes it. Okay, crosses the blue line. Oilers with the puck in the neutral zone. Pass it back and forth, off the boards into our defensive zone, and that's an icing. 6:40 remaining in the third period. The score is 3-1 Oilers. On the ice, we have Lincoln, Kip, Campbell, Hibbs, and Jackson. Campbell with the puck. Shot by Lincoln, caught by the goalie. Okay, Campbell with the puck. Oilers get their stick on it. They pass it across through the neutral zone. Uh-oh. That's going to be offsides.
I just kicked the tripod. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, that's okay. Just wake them up a little. Okay. Behind the net. The puck's behind the net. Jackson is taking his time to get at it. But there he goes again. Jackson with the puck. Across the red-blue line to the neutral zone. Kip with the puck. Go Kip through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Saved by the goalie. I think these Oiler players have been watching our videos. They've learned how to defend against our offense. 3-1 Oilers. 5:54 remaining in the third period. On the ice, we have Mercinger, George, Amundsen, Trainer, and Mobley. Okay, Mercinger with the puck. Oh, there's a big scrabble for it there. Oilers have it. Jack's not quite up to it. Mobley's racing for it. Deflected off the pads of Mitch. And they take it back. Jack's got the puck behind the net. Pass it up to George. George over to Mobley. Mobley through the neutral zone. Okay. Trainer off the wall to Mercinger. Oilers have their stick on it. They're fighting for it in the neutral zone. There goes the puck in the far corner, across the red line. Nixon's going to race for it. George is racing for it. Oilers pass it up. Okay, Oilers take a shot. Deflected by Mobley. The puck's behind the net. They're passing it back to their D. Mobley's going to fight for it on the wall. Oilers have their stick on it. Passing it back. Shot goes wide of the net. Okay, it's here in the neutral zone. Oilers have their stick on it. Goes behind the net, along the boards, far side corner. Oilers have their stick on it. And that's George passes it. Oh. And that was not sure what that was, but they're taking it down here to our offensive face-off. 3 minutes 50 remaining in the third period. The score is 3-1 Oilers. On the ice, we have Lincoln, House, maybe, Kip, and Van Leeuwen. House keeps it in. Oilers up. Kip keeps it in. Lincoln picks it up. He shoots, goes back behind the net. House with the puck. Oilers steal it away. They're over here on the far boards. And Lincoln comes away with it. Lincoln over to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen with the puck. Across the... Ooh, they're going to call that offsides. On the ice, we have House, George, Campbell, Maybe, and Lincoln. Campbell races for it. There goes the puck in the neutral zone. Maybe picks it up. North Stars have it. House gets it. House with the puck. He's going through the neutral zone. Over to George. George passes it back to him. Back to House. Lincoln picks it up. Oilers steal it away. They're grappling for it. No one quite there to hit it in. House tries to keep it in. George with the puck. Goes across the blue line over to Hibbs. Hibbs up to Lincoln. Intercepted by the Oilers. Knocked away by Campbell. Jackson's on the ice. Jackson with the puck. Oh no. That would be Jackson. Jackson with the puck across the blue line. Goes around behind the net. George picks it up. George with the puck. Uh-oh, he just loses it. Knocked away by the Oilers. That's going to be an icing call. We have 1 minute 48 remaining in the third period. The score is 3-1 Oilers. On the ice, we have Amundsen, Mercinger, Lincoln, House, and Jackson. 1:48 remaining in the third period, 3-1 Oilers. House with the puck. Shot by George. Deflected by the Oilers. House is going to get it. House back to George. George over to Jackson. Jackson shoots. Uh-oh, we have a whistle. And we have a scrabble. We're getting two people. Amundsen. Oh no, I don't know if the ref's going to call penalties on both of them. There's a little tussle by the net. Looks like they're both going in the penalty box. Kip's coming out. We're going to keep it 5-on-5. We got Kip, House, George, Nixon, and Jackson. Let's go, boys and girl. Back to House. House back to George. Oilers knock it out. They're going to ice it. Ooh, they shoot for our empty net, but they miss it. So that's going to count as icing. We have an empty net now. So we got on the ice, we have House, Jackson, Lincoln, George, Kip, and Mercinger. We got 1 minute, 1 second to score. There goes House. House over to Mercinger. Mercinger to Lincoln. Back along the boards. Lincoln with the puck. He shoots. Ooh, just wide of the net. Jackson's going to pick it up. Back to George. Puck's behind the net. Oh, they score in our empty net. Got 30 seconds remaining. It's going to be now 4-1 Oilers. On the ice, we have trainer Mobley on D. Got Mitch back in the net. I got George, Lincoln, and Meyer. There goes Lincoln. He's going to shoot. Ooh, tries to shoot. Misses the puck. Meyer with the net puck. Tries to shoot. Kicked away by the Oilers. There goes Kip fighting for it. They're scrabbling along the boards there. We have 1 second remaining in the third period. I should have had my caffeine this morning. Okay, George, Lincoln, Meyer, Trainer, and Mobley. This is a 4-1 game in favor of the Oilers. Okay, folks, we are playing again at 6:15 tonight, Alaska time. Tune in again. Thank you all for joining us.